wasn't good last week at Rockingham. Rockingham, we've seen some good stuff and we've seen some bad stuff, and it wasn't good. It was shaping up nice, shaping up like we might have had a chance to win that thing if the cautions fell in our favor, but the cautions didn't fall in our favor, and cars didn't fall in our favor either, because we got caught up in a wreck after a caution on a restart, and I mean, we just saw red the rest of the race, basically because we were following Dale Jr., but also we were just irate, and we struggled, battled, got back into the teens on a beat up, just a total just crap mobile. I don't know what to tell you. We lost 3 or 4 positions at the very end because of Ken Schrader slowing us up on the outside when he shouldn't have been on the track. I keep on talking. I've mentioned it a few times now. He shouldn't have been on the track. He was upside down earlier in a wreck, whatever. But thankfully, a silver lining is that Ryan Newman did not win. He did not gain an extra, 5, 6, 7 points on us, but he did finish well ahead of us. Jeremy Mayfield got the win. And we're here at North Wilkesboro with 4 races to go in our season, and you see we're 41 points now behind Newman. We talked about it at the end of Rockingham. And you see we're 7th in the chase. We're not worried about that. We're worried about these points on the right. We have to make up 10 points a race, basically. And then also have to worry about Jeff Gordon. Tony Stewart's really dropping there. He had a bad finish at Rockingham. But here we go. Thankfully, Siri gave us something good here. We're starting 7th.
Up on 8. Ready to fade to black and Rolex. Happy 15th anniversary, ESPN. Rolex and fade to black. Up on X. Okay, guys, we're going now.
ESPN, celebrating its 15th year as the world's leader in motorsports coverage, welcomes you live to the Wilkesboro Speedway. It's out of today's NASCAR Winston Cup Tyson Holly Farms 400. We're in a hurry-up mode because there's weather in the area. Take a look at our starting lineup.
Thank you, Apple. Thank you, Siri. Starting us 7th. We have a chance to do something here. We started right behind Newman. Newman started in 5th. Matt Kenseth had the pole. Jeff Gordon started somewhere behind us. I think he's in our rear view right now. Right on our bumper. Tony Stewart started up here, obviously. Man, they love that dive into 1. We have to remember that. I just want this to settle down. We have moderate damage because these cars sometimes just can't navigate North Wilkesboro that well. Moderate damage, but cautions are on. No random caution. We can't feel sorry for ourselves from Rockingham. We just got to take care of what's in front of us. And we're in the unfortunate position now of just hoping for Ryan Newman to have something go wrong. When if maybe we were still 20-some points back, we could just chip away like we've been doing all season because he hasn't had a real bad finish. Richmond, he had a bad finish at Richmond that helped us out, but that was it. And he's already kind of pulling away in this early going from us. I'm there, Tony. Whoa, we had something here. Lap 7. Lap 6, whatever. I just say it out loud because it helps me remember that something happened. Okay, we gotta stop doing this. We're driving very foolishly right now. I'm guessing this is gonna expire our good fortune with Siri. Was this our best starting position, I think? Or we started 4th somewhere, I think. Chicagoland, we had a good start there. We had a good starting position there. Alright, now, let's not get lost in trying to catch Ryan Newman. We have to take care of our tires here. And just be here at the end of the race. I mean, ideally, we end up, you know, somewhere in the 20s, points-wise, behind Newman, going into his final 3 races. But we have, you know, Phoenix is pretty good, or it's really good. I love that Phoenix we use, and we're going to have Texas and Miami still. Texas, Phoenix, Miami is the order of those final 3 races. But Texas is a fast track. Maybe there can be a DNF something, I don't know. But we have to we can't rely on that. We just have to hope for it, you know? We have to take care of what we know how to do. This is another good difficulty akin to Rockingham. I think we can set up that pass. I think we can set up a pass on Casey Kane here. Coming out of 2. If we're smart about it. We weren't smart about it. Well, when according to plan, this has a ESPN broadcast on it. That purple stuff they used in the mid-90s. I'm hoping not to have to recycle the audio from that first North Wilkesboro race. Hopefully I can find a new intro. Come on, Kane. That is set up for us to take it. We're not going to dive on him here. We're just waiting for a slip up. Pit window here is around 50 laps. Yeah, it's. I mentioned in the intro. Oh, come on! If I can time that perfectly, we can get him. I mentioned in the intro that we have Jeff Gordon to worry about too. I mean, going down the stretch in the '92 season, we only had to worry about Bill Elliott trying to catch him. Now we have 2 drivers to catch. Jeff Gordon is much more attainable. I mean, it's only, what, 9 points, 10 points, whatever it was. Whatever it is. Ryan Newman's a different story. Yeah, we ran the car pretty hard in the early going. Just, you know, we were amped up, wanting to stay near the front. So we're definitely okay on tires, green, yellow, red wise, but I think we're getting to the point where we're not going to make a pass. Yeah, you've been noticing probably the videos have been longer, going into hour long. Just because, I mean, if you're into it and you're into watching these things, then, especially during crunch time down the stretch, I don't want to just rob you of any action or background noise or whatever you use the videos for. And plus, I love showcasing Rockingham, that really good difficulty we have set up there. This North Wilkesboro is fun until the AI starts getting wild. And they can start getting wild when cautions come out, because they'll just dive. They'll be in that line right here and just zip over into onto pit road. And it can lead to some cautions. That was a decent entry, but I have to trust, I always talk about it too when we're at North Wilkesboro, I have to trust that turn 2 is going to hold us. And we're faster than Casey Kane. I got news for you. Can't do it. Ryan Newman's jumped up to 3rd place up there. Oh, and we're catching lappers. So that's going to help us out. The leaders catching up to the lappers is actually going to be able to save our tires some, because speeds are going to drop a little bit here, but we're also going to be able to catch up to the leaders. I'm waiting for Casey Kane just to make some kind of mistake in 1 and 2. And I have to be prepared every time, because the one time that I don't run a decent 1 and 2 is when he's going to bobble and we're not going to be there. Starting to have a little bit more fun with the commercials. I'm not really doing, 2005 era commercials, although I'll try to here and there. Was just trying to find some funny ones. Found that weirdo Korean, I think it was Korean, scooter oil commercial with that girl walking around all business. Alright, I'd say we're about 10 laps from pit stops. And we're hanging in here. think that was Kane giving us a little bit of a chance right there. Didn't have enough. There it is.
Outside. Keep low.
Let's stay down low. Stick 3 and 4.
Still there.
And put them in the dust.
Stay low.
He's still there.
You're in 5th. Clear.
Hold me to. Hold me to. Nice. But now Casey Kane's going to wait for a bobble from us. Oh, and I gotta remember that dive into 1 they do. But yeah, the series qualifying, I think it's fine, and I think it's just whatever. I mean, I've talked about that before, how you can go into the INI file and really dial in what the AI runs, but it's hard to really figure out. It's just, it's hard. So I think the series qualifying thing is good. I'm going to look at the stats for this season and see what our what our starting positions look like, what our average start was. But at the same time, this is a pretty even, it evens things out a lot. Because here we are in an awesome points battle. Like, why even mess with it? Just keep on using that system, you know? Tires are going a little bit. We're still green, though. But our lap times are a little bit off. Here come the lap cars. Riggs is holding up the leaders. We want to catch up to them, but not let these guys behind us catch up to us. Yeah, we're feeling the effects of those early laps here on the tires. We just want to get to pit stops here. And all told, a really good first little run. Hitting lap traffic has caused a little bit of a shakeup. Looks like Kenza was pretty much dominant early going. And now Greg Biffle's jumped out. We have a ton of... I think we can win this if this just stays green. Oh gosh. There's AI pitting. We don't have to make any big... We don't have to take any big risks.
Clear. Limit 45. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. The leader's pitting now.
I think that second line is the commitment.
Watch that
where we have to be
now.
down to the
Keep
speed
it on
limit.
4,000 in seconds.
We're way down at the end of pit road. Don't forget that we're going downhill here.
We'll give you a half a can of fuel. The leader's pitting now.
All right.
Wait.
Come on, Oompas.
Come on, you guys. The lug nuts wouldn't go on right.
They're just brute. Like, what do they do during the week? They just sit around and eat food. Like, they don't even practice.
Keep it under 45. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Sorry, buddy. I know you can.
There's Newman. Damn it.
Okay, merge when you can.
All right, we're with the leaders here. Basically where we were. Nice fun little green flag pit stops. Main thing is we weren't caught a lap down. We didn't get screwed over by some kind of caution while on pit road. So we're doing good, but unfortunately, Ryan Newman is sneaking away into the tall grass of lap cars. We gotta somehow catch up to him.
Back and forth now.
Wow, not wrecking with Greg Biffle.
Car out back. Keep low.
Yeah, we ran kind of hard at the beginning of the race,
Clear.
and
Car out back. Okay, we're back in third.
we had tires, so I think
Stay low.
we can be okay. Wow, Casey Kane, what a big stop for him. We had passed him. He was in the dust.
That car's a lap down.
Telling you what is, over the course of a few laps,
Outside.
I don't know the exact calculations,
Still there.
but staying out, you're a little bit slower. But if you're dealing with lap traffic, that really slows you down. And we were dealing with lap traffic coming back onto the track.
Yellow flag is out. Let's
Okay,
go.
okay.
Back to the line. Okay, we're under caution.
Somebody is embedded into the wall. I hope they're okay.
Now open.
Pit road's now open. Ryan Newman's going in. No other leaders are going in. Mark Martin is behind us, but unless Casey Kane's a lap down and we just screwed ourselves. Okay, we just got close.
We got trouble in turn 3.
Okay, we just survived a couple scares here. I don't know what Elliott Sadler, that's Elliott Sadler's second straight wreck. Looked like Casey Mears was that car that was destroyed. All right, we're getting ready to go green. Ryan Newman dropped to, what, 6. So we had 4 cars, 5 whatever behind us down to Kurt Busch that didn't pit. But Terry Labonte's at the tail end of the lead lap. We have to survive this restart. And Casey Kane, yeah, I was taking his cues from him, but he was a lap down. So he didn't have a really good pit stop. Okay. I saw the wreck. I see Ken Schrader right here. Come on, Terry. Hopefully Ken Schrader's beat up some. And we can shoot out here. No, he isn't. We have moderate damage. Moderate damage, so Casey Mears might actually still be in this race. I saw that wreck too.
Still there.
We're just surviving now.
Still there.
Like, come on, we're in first place.
Clear inside.
We can hang out up here. Let's keep an eye on Mayfield back there.
Still there.
Oh.
Comes the leader.
Make sure
The next car's the leader. Still
a
there.
car doesn't sneak under him and take us 3 wide, you know? So,
Car outside.
the lead, P1, the lead, that'd be fun. But it's all relative to, we got to be just worry about where Ryan Newman's at and finish points ahead of him. And he's probably going to be coming already. Wow, Biffle got beat up somewhere. Probably on pit road or probably slammed under caution. But moderate damage. That's why we do moderate damage at North Wilkesboro. So these cars don't get screwed over by something totally out of their control. Jeremy Mayfield just is dominant in some of these tracks. All right. I mean, we're already dealing with quote-unquote lap traffic. All right, looks like, unfortunately, Elliott Sadler, he's been driving like a turd. I'm trying to think of friendly terms to use. He caused the Schrader wreck. He caused the Casey Mears impalement, whatever that was. And now he's just cycling up and down pit road. And he had that wreck at Rockingham, obviously. Looks like he's gone through the motions, though, on pit road. He's going to be out on the track now, hopefully. If not, that's just... Nope, he's still on pit road. That's going to be a... Yeah, Sadler dipping on and off a pit road. We'll probably bring a caution. Let's be careful every time we are on the track, because something can happen anywhere, anytime. There he is back on pit road, so I wish I had a magic wand and just could take him out of this race, because it's gonna happen. Not a matter of if, but when. If he takes out Ryan Newman, then Ryan Newman shouldn't have been there. P3 is good, but Ryan Newman's P5, so he's already, and he's on fresher tires by, what, 5 laps maybe? Not a huge deal. But he did top off. And with our fuel windows that we have to be fair about, when we see Biffle and some of these other guys pit, well, actually we have to be diligent with that, because we're not going to see the whole field pitting until we're past our fuel window. So we want to...
The next car's the leader.
I don't know. We'll figure something out.
The next car's the leader.
Because we're pitting around lap 100.
Stay low. Clear outside. Outside. Here comes the leader. Stay low.
I don't think they can make it on one more stop. I think they got to make 2 stops, just like we do.
You're back in second.
All right, I'm finding something a little quicker in 3 and 4. If we time it just right, we can get around the Biff. But who knows? A big problem with North Wilkesboro is that big move they have to make to get down into the pits. But Ellie Sadler he might just be hanging out on the apron. coming out, going back in, never really even messing with, you know, it doesn't have to merge at all anywhere.
There are the cross flags. We're halfway home.
I'm surprised we haven't actually seen him coming out of the pits or something. We always see him on pit road. It's just, we're just in a perfect little loop where we don't see him. All right, Biffle's acting fishy here. And I mean, holy hell! I mean, you see Casey Kane up here, you see Scott Wimmer. Whatever happened with them, where they're at the tail end, the lead lap, or they were a lap down. Now they're, I mean, Casey Kane, we were running with Casey Kane for the longest time. He's fast, so I'm not surprised that we're not passing these guys. Terry Labonte's kind of a wild card, though. We should be passing him, but on the short tracks, there's not really a big difference in speeds. I want to get around Biffle. I want to lead laps because we can. Here we go. Just as I say that, we get a little. We get a little peak. But we want to lead the most laps here. Get an extra point. We've led a lap. We have our bonus point. And it's all over the place on who's led what lap so far this race. So I'm not even going to attempt to figure out if we can get that extra point. Gonna slide it in there to get in front of Biffle. Alright, looks like they were racing there. We're gonna, nope. I was gonna say we're gonna dive on the inside of Wimmer, but that didn't work out. Hopefully Biffle stays in our rear view and we can see when he dips off to pit, because that's our cue on when we have to pit. That's coming up here soon. I should just stay behind Wimmer. Shouldn't take it to the outside, because Biffle's going to make things difficult. Hold me to, come on. Look out.
Keep high. Keep high.
I've had enough of Scott Wimmer, I'm telling you what.
Still there.
Should have never went to the outside.
Keep high. Keep high.
Kind of want to lean on him
Stay
so he
high.
gets the hint
Clear inside.
to give up the spot here. All right, it wasn't for a position, but just trying to put into words what I was feeling at the time. All right. Comfortably in the lead, as comfortably as you can be. We can breathe a little bit. So, I mean, hell, with that caution where a bunch of guys pitted, we probably didn't even need a 7th place start here. We could have swept up and came up here starting 19th, but whatever. Okay, we see a pitter, so we don't have to. There's 4 or 5 cars that didn't pit, and don't pay attention to pit road when you should be worried about Scott Wimmer. Oh, I forgot about their dive into one. I'm just trying to make sure we are on the up and up pitting wise here. Yeah, we have some more pitters. Yeah, this is our stop, and I just saw Biffle on pit road, so this is our window. Now we just have to hope for no caution, because that's our race.
45. Keep it under 4,000 in second.
I should have checked to see what line this was.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 4,000 in second.
No caution, no caution, no whammies. Come on. Yeah, how about that first pit stop? I didn't mention it at the time, but Mayfield jumped out right before we were going in. It was pretty cool. Like, it was perfectly timed. Did you guys get your act together?
Go, go, go! Yeah, we nailed that stop.
Thanks.
Great work, guys. Limit 45. Keep it under 4,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Let's get out onto the track before they start diving down onto pit road.
Clear outside.
Please, no yellows. Come on. Please, no yellows. Come on. We have to survive here about 6-7 laps without a yellow. No yellows, no yellows. We're much faster than these guys at the end of their run.
Outside. Stay low.
I thought I saw smoke billowing somewhere.
Still there. Clear
Let's
outside.
calm down.
That car's a lap
There's
down.
Casey Kane. I'm not sure if he pitted under caution or what.
Clear inside. The leader's pitting now.
That's a good thing to hear. We're expecting these guys to dip down too. Oh, they could have easily just sideswiped Terry Labonte. Come on, Terry, move up.
That car's a lap down. The leader's pitting now. Keep low. Clear.
So we're all basically on the same. We're basically on the same window. The fuel, whatever the difference was on the pit stops,
You're
was
now in the top 20.
negligible.
Good job.
Oh, here's Newman.
Pitting now.
So we're going to be ahead of him at least. Now it's just a matter if we're going to be in first.
You're in the top 10. Good job.
Pit road is a madhouse.
The leader's pitting now. Car outside. Keep low. That car's a lap down. You're back in second. Good job.
Back in
Clear
second.
outside.
We got a caution.
Flag is out.
Okay.
Let's go. Race back to the line. Pit road is closed. We got a wreck in the pit.
In the pits, so that means that could have happened anywhere. I saw some dirt fly up on the track. Okay, smoke on. Oh wow.
That car's
Okay.
a lap down. Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the
Now.
lead car. You're back in the lead. Good
Wow.
job.
This might be another stop and go situation, or splash and go.
Pit road is now open.
And unfortunately, we don't know. Like right now, is the first opportunity to pit, and I don't know if they're pitting. Doesn't look like it. We'll see. Can I go around that?
updates, online magazines, shopping and travel, and easy access to the internet. Call now for America Online, a new way to use your computer to communicate and have fun.
Call 1-800-248-3100 now for your free America Online Startup Kit with free software and 10 free online hours. It's everything you need to get online. Call now.
ESPN Speed World coverage of the Tyson Holly Farms 400 is being brought to you by Allied Signals Autolite Spark Plugs, guaranteed for 2 years, no matter how far you go. By Beechwood H. Budweiser, the king of beers, this Bud's for you. And by the NASCAR Story. To order, call 800-71-NASCAR.
All right, here we go. Going green. Didn't see any pitters, or none of the guys that matter, you know, back behind us. Lead lap cars, all that stuff, different pit window. So we're good there, but with 50 to go and everybody's pitted a while ago here, we may see splash and goes at the end of the race, but we're going to pay close attention to that. I want to get a big jump here, get out in the lead.
Green, green, green.
Come on, give me. Nope.
Still there.
And we're back where we started. We're not where we started, but just on the outside of Wimmer. And Mayfield's going to get around us again. What a criminal. Just an absolute butt face. Taking these spots. We got to get down. I'm not running on the outside. We're going to keep on losing spots. Let's stop the bleeding there. So, I mean, we're sitting in third. Yellow flag. We're going to see pit stops here. These are going to be the final pit stops of the race. Hopefully we're not in a bad caution, breed caution situation. Let's be smart here, because they're going to pick up, pace car's going to pick up the leaders, and we're all going in. Don't pass the 22 car.
Keep it under 4,000 in seconds.
All right, and I did check the replay. Pit road speed limit starts here.
Turn 3.
We're putting on 4 tires, fueling up. Probably don't have to fuel, but it takes the same amount of time. Let's see if the Oompas can actually help us out here. But I think we were too far behind Mayfield and Gordon. They are taking 4 back there, at least Mayfield is. What's Newman doing? How did Newman get in and out already?
Go, go, go! Keep it under 45. Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. Stay behind the 36 car.
Okay, we're going green.
Get ready now. Going green.
I think I missed the mark. Gordon and Mayfield are ahead of us. I was looking in the rear view and I thought it might have been Kane. I don't know. I saw somebody taking on 4, but those wagons got out ahead of us. We're going to cut to the bottom here. No, we're not. That's Casey Mears. He's missing his hood. And what is Elliott Sadler doing? He's been like this all race. Just like diving into people.
That car's a lap down. Car inside.
I think what he just did there was illegal.
Keep high.
But whatever. But Newman's up in second.
Stay high. Stay high.
And we have fresh tires here, don't forget. But they're fresher by, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 laps than what they're going to have. 4 wide here, guys.
Car inside. Car inside. Inside. Inside.
We're losing all these hard-fought positions. Oh, God.
Inside. Car outside. Clear inside. Car inside. Keep high.
It's like the second race in a row where lappers just destroyed us. Had to get down in front of you, Bobby Labonte. Boy, this was looking... Come on, Dale Jarrett. Damn it. This was looking good until AI went off the rails a little bit. We're furiously now trying to catch these cars. We're not going to have enough time. That caution takes all the splash and goes out of the equation. It's kind of just a sprint to the finish now. And I'm getting a little bit aggressive, more aggressive than I usually am, because we have to be. Now, this is a good indication that our tires are a little bit better than theirs. Because we took on 4. Oh, that's... I don't know if I want to caution. We have to do this all over again.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 29 car. Pit road is now open.
I see somebody going into pit. It's not Newman. Newman's in the lead. Alright, it's definitely turned into a caution fest. I didn't even bother trying to find what that one was. I'll have it up in the editing, though. So...
Get ready now. Going green.
Alright. 28 to go. Let's not lose spots. Like, even if we have... Our tires are good. But even if we had no lappers down here, it would be a tall... It'd be a big ask to catch Newman. Even without just utter chaos. But it does help when you get down to the bottom. Are we 3 wide here? Why are you... Yeah, we are. Bringing out cautions, fellas.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide, car outside. Keep low.
Oh, man.
That car's lap down. Still there.
We have the tires to compete here.
Still there.
And it's just, unfortunately, it feels exactly like Rockingham, where we're just on this late race blitz.
Inside. Clear inside.
But yeah, shout out to moderate damage, because if this was full damage,
That car's a lap
well, some of these cars probably would not be in the race. Casey Mears would not be in the race.
car outside. Stay low. Still there. Clear.
Our tires are nice, but we may be using them up to where by the time we try to can really zero in on Newman,
Still there.
we're not going to have them.
Keep low.
Let's go, Mark.
Still there. Clear outside. Outside. Still there. Clear outside.
We're on a mission.
All right, we're back
Can we catch Ryan Newman? I mean, we just have to make... Every pass we make has to be elite. Like, we can't get stuck behind cars.
Car outside. 20 laps to go. Still there. That car's a lap down.
20 laps to go. Plenty of time.
Three wide. Car outside. Still there.
Are you giving this to us, Kane? Come on.
Stay low.
Oh, we're...
Stay low. That car's a
We're
lap
doing what we can. Our season is on the line.
back and forth now. Clear.
Now, the last few races we've had late race blitzes. We had to deal with Darlington after on that restart, and then Rockingham. Yeah, we're just no use saving the tires up. We got to just go. Unfortunately, seems like we are hitting a wall here.
Outside. Keep digging. Keep low.
I don't know. I found something coming out of 4. I found it earlier in the race,
Still there.
and then we got bogged down in traffic. I haven't been able to really fine-tune it.
Stay low. Clear outside.
Yeah, it seems like they sweep up the track,
Lap down. Car
and we get a little jump. I don't think we can sustain it throughout an entire tire run.
clear.
Driving my heart out right now. Let's be realistic about this, though. We're 2.84 behind Newman. I can't do the math right now with 14 to go. When we're at 10 to go, I'll know how much we have to gain per lap. Okay, we gained 2/10. That's not enough. Well, yeah, it might be. Whenever we get to 10 to go, we'll need to pick up, if we're within 2 seconds, we'll have to pick up 2/10 a lap. Two tenths. I don't think we picked up as much time there. 3/10. Oh. But we're going to get bogged down by trying to pass Gordon and Edwards. And we have to worry about our tires starting to fall off.
We got just 10 more to go.
Yeah, we're under 2 seconds. But that was the worst turn I've taken in a while. No, we gained. I keep on thinking that we're losing them, but we're running out of time, and we're running out of tires. Hello, Lapper. Hello, Lapper. Come on. He's got to be telling us 5 to go next time. I'm not keeping track of that. No, come on. Don't. Hold him up. Hold him up, Petty. Damn it. Yeah, he's slowing him up to the point where... Okay. He at least held him up some. got to be getting 5 to go. No, we're not going to have it.
Just 5 more to go. Car inside. That car's a lap
5 to go, and we just don't have the time.
Stay low.
Oh, and Gordon blocked us. It's a professional move.
Inside.
I'm driving the ass out of this car right now. And I'm just hoping it sticks now. Come on. This is gonna be 2 to go, right? Yeah.
Just 2 to go.
Uh,
We're back in third. Keep hustling.
Newman's just, it's just so frustrating. There is a lapper here, though. Hang on. But he's going to get around him like he doesn't exist. Oh, I needed some tires here, man. Really needed some tires there. We're right here. All right, definitely our biggest caution fest of the season. 4 cautions for 20 laps there. Pretty cool little mix of lead changes there. 17 lead changes, 10 leaders. And there's all the leaders. Matt Kenseth thankfully led the most laps by 1 lap, so that's 1 point Ryan Newman didn't take. So that's good. Brian Vickers snuck in a lap lead somewhere. And here are the results. And there's 3 pages here, and we'll get to it, but you see Matt Kenseth there. All the arrows are guys who led a lap. We finished 3rd, top 5. Who cares? Ryan Newman's killing our soul. So it doesn't matter. It's just brutal. A lot of guys in the, a lot of Chase guys in the top 15 here, but there's a name you haven't seen yet. And then you're in the back half here. Greg Biffle. We're going to talk about Greg Biffle here in a second and talk about Elliott Sadler. That's on the second page here. Still, there's another name we haven't seen yet. And there he is, Jimmy Johnson. On one of those cautions, he was on pit road and was caught a lap down. So he is in trouble. We'll look at the points here in a second, but check out who finished in 39th, Elliott Sadler. I don't want to mess up my point system, and I don't want to suspend him because all my points are alphabetical and I copy and paste. It's too much of a hassle. I'm just going to change his paint scheme or something because he should be suspended. Just an awful race. I wrote him down. He took out Ken Schrader early. Then he basically tried to kill Casey Mears into the wall. Then he almost took us out under that caution. But before he almost took us out, he just destroyed Greg Biffle's car. Then he took out Casey Kane. And just madness. So we'll figure out what to do with him. And as I mentioned, we're looking at the points now. We're 48 points back. I wanted to stay under 50, just mentally. I wanted to stay under 50, so we're good there. So let's stay under 50. And you see on the left, Jimmy Johnson came into this in the lead in the chase. Now he's way down in 7th. We're in 5th, 22 points back. But that's like, I don't know, it's like a consolation prize winning the chase. I'm really trying to get that Winston Cup. But all right, we have Texas, Phoenix, and Miami coming up. 3 races left. Oh, man. We got to make up, what's that? 16 points a race on Ryan Newman and pick up points on Jeff Gordon at the same time. It's going to be a tough mountain to climb. But let's get it done. All right, I'll see you at Texas next week. And that's going to be the end of the season next week. Thanks for watching.